Hello and welcome in everybody. I forgot my full suit, so let me be right back. I'm gonna go grab that. Give me a second. Gur has told me to shut the blinds behind the window. Give me just a moment. Hello and welcome everybody. Congratulations, we all made it. It is time for the shut the fuck up, Sino. God damn it, you know it too well. I 100% was trying to hide the fact that I was wearing gym shorts. There's no probably, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's formal from the waist up. You know who's formal all the time? It is Scooter because he's got his little bow tie button there. Welcome in, everybody. Let's crack open a cold one. There we go. And celebrate. Here's to you guys. 41 brackets. Holy shit. So much awesomeness. Love it all. Housecup is officially live. What that means is that tomorrow we will be dropping our first weekly challenge. Zwickle. If you've never had a Zwickle, Zeebs, you will have to have one when you come visit. Um, but I see everybody has already been doing their exclamation point check-in. If someone can like post that and like pin that so that anybody who pops in remembers to do their check-in. The nice thing is that we should be able to go somewhere that TV has told us we can go to actually look up all that information. I don't fucking know where, but we'll figure that out. But you will earn points for your house. Also, we have our bingo card tonight. I don't know. I will try and also show that off as well. Actually, I'll talk about that right now. Let me get to my game capture. Let me get to my bingo card, and I'll kind of show. Actually, I think I have it open in Paint, which would be just as good as well. So I'm kind of going a little bit of Phantom of the Opera. But how's everybody doing? Can we summon him? We will be summoning TV3 as he is filling in for Stairbender tonight with our stats discussion. So very excited to have him helping out with that. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So if we oops, sorry, let me move that stuff out of the way. Don't pay any attention to this. Um, anyways, so here is the bingo card. So again, let's say that someone says one of these sort of things. You will call it out in the chat. You can use the command exclamation point bingo, and it will maybe work. Stair, is it working? Did I get the wrong command? Maybe I have the wrong command. Boopies, thank you for the follow. Okay, so to actually get the command to work, you will need to make the actual, it's not just bingo, it is bingo, yes. You will need to do the exact spot. So just be pretty, careful on how you do that. So when I say one of these, call it out in chat. You can even say, hey, this one happened. Awesome, cool. We'll make sure that it gets recorded. But yeah, so I'm gonna expect and rely on you guys. I'm not gonna keep track of this stuff. I'm gonna look at the end of the night, and we're gonna kind of see what all we saw through the chat. Yeah, nice. Bingo 69. But anyways, so that is something that is happening. Let's take a brief look. Oh, sorry, I need to slow down a little bit. It's been kind of a roller coaster ride getting to this point, and it has been absolutely fantastic having all you guys here and a part of this. But yeah, let's get to our finest four scenes, and let's get to the bracket analysis. So, and I'm also remembering that I did not actually set up the bracket fights ahead of time, so we'll take a few minutes to do that. Stare is ill-ish. He certainly is, which is big sad. No fun when someone is ill-ish. But again, we have TV3 filling in. So as you can see, here are 41 participants in Super Smash Bots. Billy Eilish. Nice. That's a fantastic joke. Never would have thought that myself. That's for damn sure. So anyways, go sit in the Dunstad joke corner. I shall join you there. But yeah. Very excited for this. We have a hell of a great turnout of fights for you tonight, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break them down a little bit, and then we'll get into the actual fights. So, if a Mr. TV3 would like to join the Streamer Live channel, we will kick things off. Check in and chat. Hello, Mr. Version 3.
Hello.
There you are. If you do decide to be on camera, we'll get you pulled up on the stream as well.
All right.
Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy. Exactly. And there's lots of bad guys who have been chosen to win. I think Sephiroth might be top dog for most picks. Oh my gosh, you even have son of a bitch. And Stairs fucking showing me up. Alright, let's see. Let's get to our Smash scene. But how are you doing tonight? Tell me while I'm figuring this out, how are things going for you?
Doing pretty okay.
Nice.
You know, stuff at work is going well, stuff at home's going okay. Can't complain.
Well, fantastic. Stairs already telling us that Lucas is apparently the most chosen for that. And who is your bracket champ? Who did you select as your bracket champ?
I chose Yoshi, along with a lot of other people, actually. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either, but we'll talk a little bit. Are you ready to just get right into the stats? Just kind of jump right into the deep end with that?
Let's jump right into it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my little PowerPoint that I have, which I'm just gonna kind of run through the PowerPoints. I don't know if I can share it with you. Maybe I can actually. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
That should work. Can you see the fighting facts?
I see the fighting facts.
Fantastic. All right, this is all working. This is going so smoothly, guys. Maybe it's Stairs' fault it all fucks up in the end.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, the best part is you get to talk shit because he's not here and he's too sick to join the call and defend himself.
Kick him while he's down.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, this is the Fighting Facts with for separate and special guest Stat Version 3. I was very amused by that name. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about our first fight right here. We have Rosalina and Luma. So Rosalina and Luma, and Rosalina's not fighting Luma, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Versus Bayonetta. Again, we have probably the stupid sexiest fight that there is in this entire bracket. I mean, Rosalina's got that Karen energy, but let's come on. And Bayonetta, we all know exactly. We love her. I know Bayonetta is a couple people's bracket champs. But take it away. Tell me a little about the stats, maybe what we kind of expect to have here. And I apologize in advance, folks. I did not get an AI generated prediction like we did last year. We'll have to get that up and running next time. Yeah, tell me a little about this.
So for this one, Rosalina actually has nobody picking her for the bracket champ. Bayonetta has Zeebs. And that's it. I mean, you can see on the screen kill death. Bayonetta definitely has a better KD, but Rosalina has the better rank, so it could be interesting. If Bayonetta can get those kills off quickly, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what's so interesting about this data is we have a very large discrepancy in win percentage, but the rank is still varying quite a bit. Are you familiar with either of these characters, and do you have, like, of these characters, whose moveset do you kind of enjoy a little bit more? Stare
For
said that
me,
seems sus. Let me check something. He's fucking verifying on the back end.
yeah. For me, it's probably the total matchups that's causing the difference in rank there. But yeah, I like Rosalina and Luma a little bit more. I think Luma hits harder. I think Luma can be a little bit of a shield. You can kind of like, you're falling off the map, but still hit somebody as you're going down. If
Yeah,
Luna's
it's a real
still
Karen move, taken down with you. Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Bayonetta, I mean, we've seen her in the past. If she can, get her counters off, if she can hit with the guns, she stands a fighting chance. But a lot of times, her accuracy isn't that good. So you don't
Yeah.
get that plink damage, you don't get the kill.
Yep, that's a good call out. So we'll see how this fight turns out. Let's move on to fight number 2. We have got Roy versus Ganondorf, and I love that this picture of Ganondorf is just straight up showing his pecs. Like I don't really know. I never really equated Ganondorf to be a dude who's just like showing the goods, but he is out and he is ready. Ganondorf is our first top 20 fighter in this, and we have quite a few high-ranking fighters. But Roy is definitely no slouch. We know that if he's got, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when he hits with like the tip of the sword, does he have the same sort of thing as Lucina does, where there's more damage, or is that primarily just Lucina that has that ability? Do you know?
I'm afraid I don't know. I'm not that well versed in Smash Bros. Lore.
Okay. But as we see, pretty similar stats, so I'll let you take it away, talk a little bit about that, and let me know also who are either of these a bracket champ for anyone?
Yeah, so Ganondorf actually is the bracket champ for Giggle Muffins and the Evil Burger. But Roy, nobody picked him.
That's a shame. Anything? How do you think this fight's gonna go? What do you think about this fight there, TV?
This one could go either way. I mean, Roy and Ganondorf both hit hard, right?
Yes.
Ganondorf, if he gets his moves off, that KD is, accurate. But if he's a little too slow and Roy gets in close and moves fast, it could be Roy's fight.
Absolutely could be. So JB is hello JB. He is letting us know. Also hello to everybody in the chat. I have not been able to say hello to everyone yet. Because so many people here love it. He's saying that when Roy hits in the middle of the sword, that's where his damage comes from. So he needs to close the gap a little bit more. And Ganondorf is definitely one who likes to get up close and personal. But I think I think the nimbler Roy has a very good shot at kind of keeping Ganondorf from getting his max damage hits out. So, but again, we'll see. Again, I know on the bingo square there is a lower rank Tinky out and upper rank. So. And of course, any of these fights where it doesn't matter if it's a 28 versus a 27, that will count. So be on the lookout, guys, for your bingo cards. All right, let's move on to fight 3. So this one, and there's your boy, it's Yoshi versus Richter, which I think this is one of the spiciest fights because Richter's kit is so when it is popping off, it is so damning to any fighter. It just disrupts them so well. As we
Richter
see,
has that combo.
Yeah, you can, and for most, I would say most bots, they don't combo super well. He, I think, is one of the rare exceptions where he does actually combo pretty well. So tell me a little about the stats and who's got them picked for victory.
Okay, so Richter has Vinny. I assume is an outside pick.
Vinny Barbarino, JP, I think is.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I know. You're good. You're good. They're fairly new to this all, so we're still all getting to know each other.
Okay. Well, somebody didn't put the full username in, so I mean,
That's fair. You can blame Stare. We can blame Stare for all of this.
Yep. And Yoshi, we have myself, we have Zeke, MPI, and Blazion Sage.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them. Was that four bracket?
Four.
Oof. So this is our first, I guess, multi-bracket. But this is the good thing about this fight is we do have a bracket champ in this fight. So, which unfortunately means we'll be saying goodbye. We'll be saying goodbye to someone's perfect bracket. But
yep.
Yeah. What do you think about that difference in rank, though? I mean, Richter's been rising the ranks, and Yoshi's at 57. I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought he would be a little bit higher up. What do you think Richter needs to do to stop Yoshi?
I mean, I'm biased, so I think there's nothing he can do to stop Yoshi.
Well, that's
But
why I asked you, so you could give me your maybe your reverse reason of why you think Yoshi's going to win.
right. I think Richter's combo is amazing when he does that like boomerang thing into the axe. Like it's great, but Yoshi's jump is not cancelable. He doesn't stun. He doesn't whatever. So I don't think Richter's going to be able to pull that off as much with Yoshi, and I I think Yoshi can take a beating, and he's going to egg him down and take him out.
I absolutely think so. I do think we're going to see some Parpin tonight. I definitely think we're going to see some Parpin.
Definitely some parping.
And as Eve says, Parp life for sure. All right, let's move on to our fourth fight tonight. And Hubs has dropped that in the chat as well. One of the greatest clips we've ever had. Love it. All right. Oh, shit. Wrong slide. We'll go to fight 4. Sora versus Sephiroth. This is a fight of the DLC fighters, which is very exciting. My impression is Sora has probably one of the most insane recoveries with his like triple dash attack. Sephiroth, I don't know. I feel like he either comes out 100% and owns the show, or he just kind of sits back and has a couple Long Island iced teas and doesn't fucking do anything. So, look at Sora's sensible shoes. They are very sensible shoes. But we do know, Gur, that you did pick Sephiroth, and I'm not going to reveal why you picked Sephiroth, but I think we can all agree why you picked Sephiroth. So tell us a little bit about what are your takeaways from this fight.
All right. So for this one, nobody has Sora picked for Bracket Champ. But Sephiroth has Celebrok, Stairbender, Biggin, and Gur. So another 4-person pick. Which, I mean, we could see a lot of brackets break tonight.
We could, and then we would also potentially, if Ganondorf and Sephiroth move on to the next round, we would see an absolute, I think that would probably be the highest number of brackets we've ever seen, like, on the line in a single fight. Zeeb says, low-key, I adore Sora. I mean, Sora's great. I mean, I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I'm not super familiar. I've never played Final Fantasy either, so... but, yeah, I mean, we have a rank 17 versus a rank 30th. I actually would have thought Sora would have been higher ranked than 30th. Has a very strong win percentage. Both of them do. I think that these are really, really strong fighters. So, yeah.
Absolutely. If Sora can recover and, take a beating from Sephiroth, they might survive. But I don't know. Sephiroth, for me, I think is probably more powerful in this one.
I think so. I think it's going to be a case of maneuverability versus just timing that hit right. Which again, if we see Ganondorf and Sephiroth go head to head, that would be a pretty cool Housecup. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for filling in. We'll check back in with you at the halfway point. We got 4 fights to get to. So best of luck, fighters. Anything you would like to say before we head on over to the fights?
Let me smash.
Let me smash. You heard it here first, guys. All right. We'll catch back up with you later, TV. Thank you so much. And yeah. Let me get back to my scenes. There. All right. Catch you in a little bit. All right, folks. We are going to get everything set up. And hey, there we go. Bingo for N3. Mark it off on your card if you have not already. N3 has just dropped. I'm assuming that is... Let me smash. Great job, guys. Good catch. In fact, I'm going to take a moment. Mark that off on my own bingo card. So I know who to give. There we go. Or as Zeke called it, the free space. Is it always going to be free? You never know, Zeke. But anyways, let's get into this. I might not have updated everything. Where is this? Is this actually updated? I think it is. So, oh, cool. Almost perfect. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just gonna start that software. Give me a second, everyone. There's like so many things that have to. I have so many silly things going on, guys. All right, we almost get everybody in there. Almost. But, all right. Okay. What is this? There's a button that turns it off, and I don't. Nope, it's not the button. I don't remember. That does it. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, we talked about perping. We absolutely did. It's gonna be tough since Pete actually has to say. Wait, did I misspell it? Did I fucking? God damn it! Fuck. Guys. Alright, actually, we're just going to save ourselves a little bit of time, and we're going to set this to 16 participants. And then, that's not even right. We just need 8 for tonight. Yeah, because, no? Is it just the start of the stream at all, or during fights? Then I did notice that, but didn't say anything. And this is how we. Yeah. Point of clarification: what just at the start of stream, at all, or during fights? And I'm not gonna say it out of context, but if I say the word as it's supposed to be spelled, then. Random battlefield. It should be random. Oh. Yes. Okay. Let's check. Make sure items are off. I'm going to turn these off just to be super safe. Okay, that is that way. Level 9. Everything is good to go. 3 stock, folks. The bingo cards. The bingo card will be taking place during the entirety of the stream. So, or not the entire stream, but the entirety of the fights and stuff. So, let's see. Okay, let me get this all pulled up. Oh, I meant to set all this stuff up ahead of time, guys, but you know how it is. It's tough. It's tough out here. So, let's go in reverse order. So we will be seeing Hero. Let's see, Isabel. I'm gonna straight up like speed run this so hard, guys. Space has checked in. What up, Space? It is a certain somebody's birthday today, so happy birthday to Space. Without a little jank. Oh, thanks. Just a little today. You know, it's going pretty smooth, all things considered. I don't know why it's all things considered. Exactly. But Daisy. Pikachu. Okay, Zelda. Ike. Okay, and now we're getting into the fights we're going to see first. Well, fourth, I guess. So Sephiroth. Shay. Alright, let me scroll up on this. So then Yoshi. Oh, sorry, Yoshi. Get that wrong, guys. But let me know in the chat, how are you guys doing? What is new and going on? Happy Smash Monday. Ganondorf. Now Ganondorf is up here. Moonside Ness. I figured out what your name. I was like, ooh, that's clever as fuck. Clever girl. Bayonetta. And Rosalina Luma. Okay, guys, it is happening. It is time. We do not want to shuffle because holy god would that suck. Oh, let me get this stuff all popped out. It is time. I'm so excited. Just move small baby into her room for nighttime sleeping. Yes, I survived the work week. Yes. Let me smash, folks. It's time. Let's go. It's time for Rosalina versus Bayonetta. Here we go. Oh, I'm so pumped, guys. So incredibly pumped for this. Bayonetta looking fine as hell. Rosalina, you know, she's got her best attire on for this as well. The music is pumping, and they are coming out. And let's see if some big stompy comes out from Bayonetta here, or if Rosalina brings her Karen energy to the forefront. Fight, fight, fight. Indeed, Rosalina already owning very early on, but good shots. There it is. TV talked about, and Luma is, oh my gosh, Luma somehow died, and Rosalina suffering right there, and Bayonetta just really holding strong. Luma is back, gets a nice up B maneuver right there, another up B. She is coming and then hits that little star for good measure. Good, perfect dodge right there, and Luma is down as well, but there is a kill, a back kick right there by Rosalina, and knocks Bayonetta out early. But Bayonetta, oh, straight up blats Rosalina right there. She needs to get a quick kill here, though. Goes for the big punchy right there. Good 3-hit combo right there. Instead goes after Luma. Another up B maneuver right there. Great kick, punch, kick, punch, or punch, kick. Not really 100% sure which one. Charging up the gun, but ooh, a big Dami Mommy stomp right there into an up B. That up B just unfortunately does not have a ton of kill potential. Luma has a set amount of HP. Very interesting. We do have a 160% damager right here, but Bayonetta looking pretty darn healthy right there. We're going to see Bayonetta really trying her best right here. And there it is, folks. Trying to get that kill. Dance and run. Oh, this could be very, very dangerous. Good recovery, though, by Bayonetta right there. Rosalina absolutely owning this fight. TV was not wrong. Luma and Rosalina out damaging right there. Needs to get a kill. She needs this kill right here. Another up B. Again, that just doesn't have the smash potential, folks. Another big kick. Another one. 215% damage, folks. Absolutely craziness. Oh, 200% good call out there, guys. And there's another kill. And guys, put your brooms away as Rosalina gets dunked on right there. But we did see a potential. There was a potential sweep, though, folks. She did not get that. My God, folks. There it is. More bingo cards getting filled out, folks. Another big grab right there. She needs to, Bayonetta really needs to channel that stupid sexy energy and just go ham against Rosalina to even this up. Big charge blast right there. She's going for that 69 damage, but does not have it yet. There is a little kick right there. Good aerial action, though. Nice up B, too. A big punchy punch right there. That is her kill move. That is what she needs. She needs a kill punch. Good, kind of dancing around it as well. Man, you guys are just marking them off like crazy. This is like fight one. What up, Deadly Free? Welcome in. Ooh, Luma giving a little back kick right there. Bayonetta in a world of hurt, folks. Struggling with this fight a little bit. Ooh, 99%. Oh, instead punches Rosalina's little star lad and knocks him out. Oh, goes for a big punch right there. Is she going to plink Rosalina at least down to that final? Oh, missing that. I never really noticed that there's a little bow tie on that Dami Mommy Stompy right there, folks. Ooh, misses that as well. We do have 146 damage, 150 damage. Oh! That was a spike kill, folks, with the heel of that stiletto as well, folks. Absolutely crazy. We might have some of these bingo cards almost completely marked off in the first fucking fight. That is craziness. But it is an uphill battle for Bayonetta right here. Can she stomp on this Karen, or will Karen find her way and get that refund or whatever the fuck they're always looking at? That was gear O. Or go. And there it is, folks. Bayonetta hitting the screen, 190% damage. And that is Rosalina moving on to the next round, folks. Holy cow. What did we just... Well, shit. Woo, indeed. I'm going to try and pull up the bingo card. So as we can see... Already, folks, not off to the best. Is that a House Mario Fighter? It is a House Mario Fighter that has won. If someone wants to take a moment and... so I know Put Your Brooms Away got selected. I know Harping has also gotten selected. House Mario Fighter wins. We had a... What else did we have? I think I got... It's over 200%. I think that's what I've got so far. All right. But yeah, let me know what we got. So does it mean that lower rank beat? Well, we'll see. What was her rank? Can someone give me the matchup for that as I get this one set up? Yes, I believe so. Damn. Really? Rosalina was interesting. Remember, you can look at the stats for both of them and let us know. Let's see, what was that rank? Rank 80th versus... Come on, stats. I think it was. Lower rank upsets an upper rank. 71, I believe. I did its best. Yeah. So, wow, an 80 versus a 78. Nice. That just means it happens, yes. So we did not see 69% damage. I did not catch that, and I also did not say nice. I did not put that in quotations, but we did not see that. I said it was approaching, but not quite there. So we're gonna, again, we need to have that information there. But anyways, on to the next fight. Roy versus Ganondorf. We do not want to skip this one. If there's ever a spot where 150 to 150 is going to happen, it's going to happen in this fight, folks. Ooh, Roy immediately coming out. Gets some fire damage on this guy, the Gerudo King, they call him. Again, he is going, as we said, if Roy just can stop this man from doing his massive charge attacks. Well, I apologize, but I also did not see that there was a fighter with 69% damage. If you saw that, then let me know. But apologize for that. Looked like my misspellings. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Roy! Oh my gosh, Ganondorf absolutely donking. As we can see, Ganondorf very closely approaching that magical number, but not quite. But big damage out. Oh, a big slicey slice attempt there. And Roy with a nice aerial, kicking him back on the map. And there's a kill. A great reversal right there. And Roy Blinks down Ganondorf, but Ganondorf says, nah, son, and takes a face full of Roy and shoves it right off the map. Bammo, and for sure. What nastiness, folks. Oh, Ganondorf with a failed recovery right there. This is not looking so good for the King of Gerudo Valley, as he definitely had what I would call a derp death. A big slicey slice right there. He needs to get a quick kill. Can he get that kill off? Not. Oh, there it is, folks, and guess what? We have a 0-0-1 stock fight happening right here, folks. Oh, what a great dash kill right there. That boy, Ganondorf, channeling his energy. Just timing himself very well, but he's getting caught up as Roy, big boy Roy, doing some good damage right there. Great combo right there. That's at least a 7 combo. Ganondorf is getting back in the map with a little bit of help from Roy, but Roy is absolutely slaughtering right now. Ganondorf barely getting back on the map. He's at 109% damage. Doesn't hit him with the back of the sword. He needs this dash attack. He doesn't hit it. And he gets blinked by the sword again. Oh, Ganondorf. A big shot right there. Great recovery. My gosh, folks. Look at this insanity right here. Holy cow, Ganondorf. Big kick right there. Ganondorf has won. Holy shit, folks. Turns it around. My God. I did not see the 69. I did not see the 69. It was a but. Because it is not in quotations, if someone saw the 69, I will give it to you guys, because there has been at least multiple instances I have said it, and the number has been seen. I didn't say it. 69 was... An attempt was made. But congratulations to everyone who has picked Ganondorf. You are moving on. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was great. That was have to see it and say nice for that to count. I mean, if for future states we will have that, but just because I didn't, otherwise it's super easy. I mean, it is super easy, but that's fine. This is what it's all about. This is testing the waters of this. You could probably still win tonight if you get 0 points, but it would be very tough. I believe you guys would get some amazing points. I love how the chat... yeah, I will put it in quotes next time to clear up the confusion. I will make sure that it is in the quotes and in there. I appreciate it. So Foofies was asking, is it possible to win if you get 0 points tonight? Yes. There's a whole nother side of the bracket that we will see tonight. These are just the first 2 fights of 30, of 16 that, yeah, we're going to see a lot of fights. So let's get on to it. It is Richter versus Yoshi. Here we go, let me smash. Don't want to skip this fight. Absolutely not. The 2 fights, I'm stressing over here. Dude, that last fight was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yoshi coming out. Big bops on Richter and a tarp. That is a 5 combo for 55% damage right there. Yoshi absolutely pogging early on, and a tail whip for good measure. This guy isn't even afraid to fucking edge work and go for some aerial kills right there. Great, perfect shielding right there. Damn bingo card. It's okay. There's lots of fights. There's lots of times for me to say all sorts of shit. Big tail whip right there. Another tail whip. Great damage. Ooh, Yoshi getting hit with the boomerang action right there. I'm also realized that we're on the Spring Stadium because I think that was the random map that was selected, which is fine. Because it is Battlefield mode, and that's probably fine. Oh, the whip. Oh, wow. I think he was just at the lowest point at which he could be launched into the upper atmosphere. Ooh, a big whip attempt right there. He says, watch me whip while Yoshi nay-nays. And instead, Yoshi decides to go straight murder lad. Which is, you know, Also, what kind of happened in that situation as well. Um, but anyways, a good use. He's going for some combo work. He's trying to use his boomerang. The down B of Yoshi is out. 157 damage. Richter at 58. Yoshi coming in with a down B. Big grab right there, folks. And that is another spike kill. Absolutely nasty. And guys, get your brooms out. We might see a sweep here, folks. Yoshi is in the driver's seat, folks. Will he do it? He is going for it. He's egging like crazy, folks. Another egg there, right there. Richter struggling. Oh, just somehow getting back on the map. What craziness. Oh, he didn't shield long enough, folks. Not a sweep. Welcome in, Giggle Muffins. Absolutely nasty, folks. So nasty with these hits. I can't see the screen. Scooter, I love you. It's so good to see you. You're the best. But yeah, we gotta put those brooms away. Ooh, there it is, folks. He dodges. He shields that so perfectly. But Richter's kind of finding his movement and everything. And a big axe throw right there. He needed that, but Yoshi instead gets him with some aerial footwork. And another big hit with the whip into an up special by Richter. Another up special, folks. This guy absolutely not afraid of this giant dinosaur. And here comes down. Oh, that could be absolute disaster. Yoshi at 140% damage right here. Again, he has the life advantage, which is probably putting a lot of people, and feeling a little bit better about things. Is Ganondorf still alive? He absolutely is. Yoshi is just gonna watch Richter die as he is out early, and Yosh my Gosh is moving on, folks. Come on, Yoshi. He is still alive. My bracket lives. What up, Giggles? But congratulations. What is I3? I3. Did Yoshi have 2 stocks? He did have 2 stocks. Good call out. Good call out. Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying the bingo card. It's kind of fun. Have a fun time. Way to go, Yoshi. Let's see how that shakes up the standings. So we have Hydrate, G-Bike, Chili, Drac, TST Momo, and Bindiana Bones with perfect scores so far. All right. Another fight. Got another one. It's fun. I like it. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are liking it. There's a couple tough ones, I think, on there. But let me smash this time. Sora versus Sephiroth. Again, big scary lad versus the kid who also probably beat like the entire Final Fantasy universe. I'm not sure. Kingdom Hearts, all that. Is that none of my picks have won? Oh shit. Well, don't know what to say. Enjoy the fights, but I know you always do. A big fireball coming out. The Thundaga hits Sephiroth nice and spicy like right there. But he doesn't care. His hair is flowing. His grooves are going and his sword is slicing. Oh, a good perfect dodge right there. Or perfect shielding, in fact. Fear pain, bro. I4 can be blocked. Oh, nice. You snap your fingers right there. The Thundaga is... I think the Thundaga is the most effective of his attacks. He does go for a big charge blast, the Sephiroth. Ooh, another big bop right there, Sora. And gets the Thundaga, but instead gets flanked with the sword. A down strike right there. Absolutely nasty. And Sephiroth using the range of his sword and getting a brutal kill right there. If I4 can be marked, Zelda has bingo. Hell yeah, congratulations on your bingo. We will take a look at what all you got after this fight. Immediately Sephiroth giving Sora the business as he has him already at 75% damage. Going right over that marker, that lovely little number that we all like. And another big down slice, down A attack right there, folks. This is absolutely brutal for Sora as he is just in a world of hurt. He needs to get this kill. He cannot close the gap. He's missing his shots. He gets kind of a little cheeky bop right there, but he works so hard for it. And there's another kill, just a little slicey slice. Look at that man's sword. That man is 100% compensating for something. And Sora says, get the fuck out of here. And we can, again, put our brooms away. Don't throw your cards away. We still playing 100%. And Sora saying, back the fuck off. And that's fair. He's got to really start working on Sephiroth. He's got to figure out and channel. He's got to learn how to bring down one of the most villainous villains in all of video gaming. Meanwhile, this lady's just bopping along. This fucking music slaps, much like Ganondorf does, folks. He goes for the Thundaga instead. Okay, now that was an insane recovery. I'm just going to say that right out, because that man went for a Thundaga and then up specialed into a dash attack to get back on the map. It wasn't super effective, but it was insane to watch that fog move. But I don't know how it will work for him as well. And just so you guys know, Insanse. There. Oh, a big blast right there by Sephiroth. Shielding. That was a good shielding. Ooh, another big slice right there as well. And Sora's telling him to back off. And he does a little bit. A nice hit. Oh! Quicker on the sword is Sephiroth right there. And it looks like this, you know, a Keyblade might not be the most effective thing. Will we see a grab kill right here? Oh! A little bit of a reversal as Sephiroth went for a cheeky shot, but instead got yeeted himself. He went for a down slice. Good recovery, though. Into a freeze, into some burn right there. A great 3-hit combo by Sora, but it is going to be a hell of a comeback that he's going to need to make to win this. He is going to need to rely on a Sephiroth derp death. That was an insane combo, I will say that. To eat this kid, I'm sure you would. I'm sure that would put you on the board, and that sends Sora off the board. And sorry to see it for those Sora lovers out there, but Sephiroth is here to heat up the competition. If Sora can get him some good damage, but not. The damage is good, not. So congratulations to those who have Sephiroth selected. We currently have 3 folks with perfect brackets so far. Hydrate, Drac, and TST Momo. Does Sephiroth count as a lady here? Sephiroth does not count as fabulous as he looks. He does not. So do I say bang? I love that your guys' chat is absolutely popping off. Over 4 from Hubs. Oh no. Oh no, Hubs. That's okay. It's okay. Everyone but Hubs is on the board. F in chat for Hubs right now. I fucking quit. You can't fucking quit. All right. We are going to head back over and talk to... I'm going to talk with Mr. TV3. Hello, hello. In Canada, it's TV3. Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
It's the right thing. So, how are you feeling after these first 4 fights? How are you feeling?
I mean, I had a couple losses there, but you know, Rosalina and Yoshi won, Roy and Sora lost, you know.
I mean, Rosalina, Yoshi won in decisive fashion. I mean, just turned Richter down. I think you were right that he was just able to move through all of those attacks without too much frustration. Biggin says, I'm hyped. I got bingo. Let's go. There we go. So yes, and I know some of you guys are tracking that, and that definitely helps me. Because I've already forgotten like half of what's on the bingo card. So if your house does create a bingo line, you will get 5 bonus points for that. So that's awesome. Stair says the data is doing well so far. Kiki. Dude, only wrong in one fight. Unfortunately, your wife is not doing so well with her picks. That's okay. We appreciate it.
I mean, she's doing better than Hubs, so I'll take it.
That's true.
Sorry, Hubs.
That's fair. It's fair. There's still lots more fights to go, and we should probably get right into it and talk about that next fight. So next up, we have got Ike versus Zelda. So we know that a bingo card. Well, I guess we already have with Ganondorf moving on. We've got that bingo spot plinked. But we have got House Fire potentially repping that to get revenge against House Zelda. Man, we're creating storylines here. That's exciting. So this is a very close fight. Both of these are top 20 fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Ike versus Zelda.
Yeah, by the numbers, it looks really close. I think Ike has a lot of big hit potential. Zelda has a lot of like reflect and also some big hits in there. So this could really go either way. In terms of the bracket champs, nobody has Ike. G-Vike has Zelda.
Oh wow, G-Bike is the only one with Zelda. I actually kind of would have thought more people might have picked Zelda as a bracket champ. But again, I think in this fight, I think you got a good point. That my question though is that I wonder if her reflect and stuff, if he can close the gap in getting close, I think she's gonna struggle. But if she can keep him at mid range, use Din's Fire, and use the Phantom Armor attack, I love that where she just builds up that armor and then just yeets it at someone. If she can get that, I think that's going to be the key for victory, but I don't know. It's going to be...
Yeah, I mean, Ike doesn't have any ranged attacks, so what's the reflect going to do,
That is very true. He does have a counter, though, right? He does have a counter for... Right? His down B is a counter, I believe. I think so. Yep. Yes. Which we have not seen. I have not seen a counter yet tonight. I'm kind of surprised. I thought that would have been marked up pretty early on.
Yeah, I was expecting one card. At the Bayonetta fight. I was expecting one, but she never did it.
ZB says, I'm kind of shocked that Zelda and Ike are so closely matched. What I will say is, I think Zelda used to be one of our highest ranked fighters, and I believe she's kind of gone down in the rankings a little bit, whereas Ike has, I think, climbed a little bit. But we see a shitload more matchups with 50 matchups with Zelda as opposed to 22 for Ike. So I definitely think that, it's a really cool, this is a really good fight. I'm really excited for this. Let's talk about fight number 6. So we have Pikachu versus Daisy. So what are your thoughts on this fight?
Well, by the numbers, Daisy's got this in the bag. Pikachu, not the best win percentage. This is not Smash Brothers on the N64 anymore, Pikachu never really, I think, ranked up with everyone else.
I agree with that. I think that he was an insane lad on the N64. He was such a little pain in the ass to fight. But yeah, his numbers just aren't looking so good. Daisy ranked 36. I'm actually kind of surprised she's that high. But I do think that she can hit a little bit harder than Pikachu. Boopy says you got to have an award for someone who got 0 points after the tournament ends. If someone gets 0 points after the tournament ends, I will have a custom-made Smashbots medal that just has a big 0 on it, and I will send it to them. I will 100% do that for them. Honestly, that's never actually happened before. I mean, it would mean you'd have to get all of the first 16 fights wrong, which would be pretty damn impressive. And I even tried that. I picked who I thought would lose every fight, and I still won several fights. But yeah. All right, let's talk about fight number 7. So fight number 7, we are going to see... I'm just going to say, this is my favorite matchup of the night. Like, I don't know what your favorite... I don't know if this is your favorite, but this is definitely my favorite. Incineroar versus Donkey Kong. So before I talk a little bit about it, tell me a little bit about your thoughts on it, stats, and what we might expect to see.
Okay. I mean, Incineroar is the bracket champ for Deadly Pre and Bendiana Bones. Donkey Kong is not picked for bracket champ, which is a little surprising. I thought more people would, anyone would pick Donkey Kong. But
I think Donkey Kong has a harder... This is also... We're going to see this. This is one of the hardest roads to victory, because Incineroar, Zeke is not wrong. You don't bet against Incineroar. And then in the next fight, we're going to talk about Isabelle versus Hero, and that is probably the fight of the night. So, like, it's like, I don't know, whatever it is, like that NHL division that's like, oh yeah, it's all the best teams are in this one fucking division. Like, this is where that's at, yeah. But yeah, so do you think that we're gonna see like? Do you think we're gonna see like any cool kills or anything from either of them or derp deaths?
I think it'll be interesting. I mean, both of them have, I think, the ability to grab and take you off the stage, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, could be fun if they, manage to do that to each other. Donkey Kong, big hits, Incineroar, big hits. It's
Mm,
knock, knock down, drag out fight.
yeah. I would love. So one of the things that I would love to have seen is where Incineroar's place was last year as compared to this year, because Incineroar used to be one of our like lowest ranked fighters from what I remember. But he has risen through the ranks, and I think he has really shown that he is a fierce competitor. And what holds him back is his recovery. It when he gets too far off the map, he is just going to struggle. Donkey
Yep.
Kong has more of that horizontal recovery, which works very well on these maps. But I think close up, Incineroar takes him every day. I just think that Incineroar has more moves, grapples, can kind of hit harder and faster than Donkey Kong. It's going to be interesting. I'm really excited for this fight. Um, all right,
Should be fun.
let's talk about the fight of the night because it's definitely
Oh,
Isabelle versus Hero. I'm looking at rank 6 versus rank
wow.
4. 4
Damn.
versus 6, guys. Holy cow. Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, I think they've both earned that place where they are. I thought Isabel would be a little higher because she is a psychopathic beast. I I don't know. I tremble in fear of Isabel. But I mean, Hero, it's all down to the RNG, right? If
Yeah.
Hero has, gets lucky and gets that instant kill once, maybe twice, it's over.
Yeah.
But it's RNG. You never know.
It really is. I never learned how his mechanics exactly work, and I'm not bothering to learn it. I think G-Bike has explained it a couple of times, but I mean, he has some. I think it was first showcased a couple brackets ago, and I didn't even know that he had that. And then all of a sudden, I think he just deleted Olimar from existence, and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at, folks. Like, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Is this a thing? Did I fuck
yeah,
up?
I
Like,
remember that because I had Olimar picked.
yeah, yeah, you did.
uh,
And he was off
yeah,
to the races. Like, he was on fucking fire.
yeah.
Um, uh, TV is afraid of dogs. Well, this dog, yes. I mean, any dog
I,
that wears clothes, walks on two legs, and has the soulless eyes and a fucking, like, Dakota Johnson bob cut or whatever that's called. Not even bob cut, bangs. Yeah, like, terrifying. Like,
I'm a cat person.
fair.
So Isabel is the bracket champ of Chile, and Hero is the bracket champ of Chewbacca.
Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, I think that this fight's gonna be. This fight's just. I think you've summed it up so perfectly. RNG of Hero versus Isabel's ability to control the map, because that's the thing. She controls the map so well with her fishing rod attack, her little plink damage with her slingshot, her traps that she lays down. Whereas Hero can just delete you. And he can also just like hit you pretty hard like Zelda. Like he can just hit you like Link.
Yep.
Like and so yeah. Yeah. The fact that they Stair says the fact that they both only have one person taking them all the way is nuts to me. I do think that it is just kind of like I'm surprised more people didn't have Isabel. But I don't think Hero's a fan favorite. I think that Hero is like kind of a villain in Smash Bots. And Isabel is an evil psychopath, but we kind of dig evil psychopaths. Um, I think Sino, you're also right. To be fair, I talked myself out of Hero, and I think people just don't like picking meta, and I think that's not. I think that's a fair thing. Like it's more fun to pick and to see that, and I think even when I was making those picks, I was like, what I feel like this is as far as I want them to go, and then fuck off. Like this is as far as Hero can go, and then I want you to go away. I haven't even looked at what my score is yet. How are you doing? You said you're 2 for 4?
Yeah, I'm at 50% so far, so
Hey, there
not
you go.
bad. But
All right.
yeah, let's see what happens.
Yes, we will. Well, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you at the end, and thank you so much for being part of this. Any final parting words before we get to the action?
Let me smash.
There you go. You heard it here first. First guy. Whatever. Fuck it. Get back to the fight. Catch you later, man.
See ya.
I love how I can still hear the fire of Persephoroth. What a fucking crazy, crazy guy. Alright. Where the fuck am I doing in this? Oh, I'm 2 for 4 as well. I don't even know which ones I picked. Fantastic. Good job, me. Alright, we don't want to skip this battle. Alright. Next up is Ike versus Zelda. But yeah. I'm curious to see what all. We'll have to go back through. Might need some people to kind of help me figure out what's all been ticked off. You'll have to let me know what you guys had ticked off at the end of the fights tonight so that we can figure out here's exactly what to expect. But anyways, on with this fight. Let me smash. Good luck to Ike. Good luck to Zelda. We do not want to skip this fight. Ah, yes, exactly. Get well soon. Get well soon, Stare. I've been crossing off. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There is that Phantom Armor. And a good little back kick right there. There it is. That's what she needs to use. She needs to use the aerial attacks and then her Phantom Armor. But again, that boy can absolutely slap with that sword. And a huge shot right there. Zelda coming out, struggling a little bit. Ike wanting so badly to defend his brethren. Ganondorf defeated Roy in an absolute knockdown drag out fight. And Ike wants to make sure there's a different outcome here. But instead, Zelda just goes absolutely John Ham and fucks up Ike's day, and we have a quick kill here, folks. And she is charging up a full Phantom Blast, but nothing coming of it. So I switched my phone. Oh, you guys warm my heart that you guys drive. Just fuck, that was a great Din's Fire right there. Cross map Din's Fire, folks. And edge work action by Zelda too. My gosh, these are some crazy kooky fights that we're seeing. Not really any that are edge of your seat action, I would say. So we'll see if Ike can make that happen. But really, Zelda is giving him the business, folks. Oh, there is a big slice kill. I don't know if we're going to see the 150 to 150. That is definitely kind of an elusive stat right here, folks. A big, my gosh, especially when you kill at 138. Holy cow, indeed. Huge kick to a slice right there. Again, let's see, Ike struggling with his mobility. He hits hard, but he's got to time it. He's very much a Ganondorf type. And he's got to really time it right. He's struggling a little bit. A third attempt right there. He did go for a counter, but didn't get it off here, folks. And a great Phantom Armor attack. Good dodge with his dash as well. Getting back up on the map. But struggling right there. And a good edge work action. He should be okay on his recovery. Unless Zelda goes for a nasty spike kill, which she does not get that off. Yeah, we've already got that. In the business, we've already got that one. I know that one for sure. Goes for a counter, but failed. And instead gets absolutely Naru yeeted. And that is all she wrote. Zelda didn't write much on that epitaph. Ike's dead. That was a fast fight. That was under 2 minutes. Oh, that was just over 2 minutes. And we still have 3 people with perfect brackets. Holy cow. Hydrate, Drac, and TST Momo. The question is Hubs on the board? Which you don't know. Hubs is on the board! Hey! Is there anyone? About goddamn time! Does that mean everybody's on the board, or did I fuck that up? I might have fucked that up. Hold on. Let me check something. We're gonna get back to fights. Everybody on the board. There we go. Such a sourpuss for something so fun. Golf rules, lowest score wins. Well, no one's gonna get that zero medal. I really wanted that zero medal to be a thing. I see 40 plus stats model, so yeah. Alright, here we go. We do not want to skip this battle. Fuck off, stare. Oh, why am I put this shit down? Good luck to Pikachu, good luck to Daisy. I can vibe with the zero medal. I mean, it is quite an accomplishment. Could have sent a donut in the mail. Nice. Daisy coming out and showing why Pikachu sucks ass. Pikachu giving a little tail whip action right there, lowering that defense stat. Am I right? Let's see if we will see a counter tonight. Ooh, there was a nice grab attack right there. The Toadstool coming out. He takes us. Yikes. Yikers indeed. Ooh, big Bappas right there. And Pikachu has absolutely turned it around, kind of using that laser electricity attack. Thunder Shock, I think is the word I'm looking for. Using that Pikachu. Ooh, a big Thunder Zap sort of, I don't know, charge. A charge over Smash. Whatever it's called. Those buttons, those names and stuff. Bringing out the Thunder, but missing from down under is Pikachu. And there's a big booty bump right there. And Daisy, ooh, good recovery by Pikachu. Brings out the frying pan. Is that a kill? It is not quite a kill. Ooh, and a big booty bump reversal right there. Pikachu did not like that. Ooh, big aerial shot right there. Going for some little tippy-tap-toe action right there as well, folks. Very close fight. Oh, bringing out the Toad Farts. Interesting maneuvers. Haven't seen those very much. Pikachu at 103% damage. Big dodges. A good perfect shielding right there. Daisy needs to get it back on that platform, though. Very dangerous. Bringing out the Turnip. Looked like she wanted to go for a counter right there. But look, it was a counter, but it missed. Absolutely big miss right there. Perfect shield as well, which is not quite a counter. Big shot right there by the Pika Man. And Daisy just kind of floating around. Is she going to get the hit? She does bop on there. There's a grab. Is it a grab kill? It is not a grab kill. That is a hard thing to do. Grab kills are... Oh, big slice right there. And Pikachu takes a stock off of Daisy. This is a close fight, though, folks. Close stock fight right there. Good recovery by Pikachu. Getting a little flank damage right there is Daisy. Another up B. And a big shot right there is Pikachu going off map. Bringing out the Turnip. Missing her aerial attack. He needs to get this kill right quick. Ooh, another big shot right there. Pikachu, oh, hits her when she's down, too. My gosh, missing the big booty bump right there. Daisy, what are you doing? Get out your dukes and show this little rat what for. Missing the counter as well. Absolute sadness. Pikachu is trying to rise the ranks. Neither of them really have the biggest of bops. And folks, get your brooms out. We have Pikachu looking to sweep. Ooh, another big shot right there. Getting back on the map is Pikachu. Daisy's struggling in this fight. This is crazy. The brooms are still out, folks. As Pikachu hits Daisy, goes for a Thunder, misses it from down under. But that's okay. Goes for a great bops her in the back of the head. And another charge attack here, folks. A big Thunder right there, folks. Holy cannoli, Batman, and put your brooms away. Almost sad to see that the brooms are going away because this is not looking good. A double Thunder Blast right there. Die. Oh, Daisy not looking so good. Attempting a counter. She needs some sort of kill right here. A big booty bump right there. Not going to get it. Oh, a big charge attack right there. She needed to cancel his recovery, but his recovery is just too strong. He is too strong. Out comes some weird nose dude. Kind of walking around, not really sure what's going on. They are exchanging nose guys. Canceled out the big booty bump right there. There's a beautiful grab right there. Need a quick kill on the Pika Man. Another bop right there, folks. Turnip is out. Missing the golf club. Great. I think that was a perfect shield into a grab. Go Spicy Rat, go. Go Spicy Rat. in chat. Very interesting. Ooh, some more blink damage with the Thunder Shock, though, folks. Going for a counter attack right there. Missing that perfect shielding. Very smartly done by Daisy, but just not doing it. Brings back up with the booty bump. Another big booty bump, though. That was what she needed. But again, like I said, Pikachu has that life advantage. There's another big shot. They're at 145 to 145, folks. Can they blink? Is it going to happen? And there is something. There is a kill, and we are not going to see that bingo card ticked. That was the closest we've got. Close the damn deal, rat. We cannot mark off that spot yet. Have we ever seen a 150, 150? I don't remember. If you have, awesome. Rip this side of my bracket. Aww. How the hell, y'all? There's still 3 folks perfect. Holy cow. Check the VOD. Okay, we can, if you guys, if it has happened, let me, yeah, someone say they saw it. Okay. We can definitely go back and check some of the, you saw it big and, okay. If you can name the fight, if you can name the fight that it came from, that way I can look back in the VOD just to clarify. I 100% believe you. I just don't, with everything going on, I haven't seen it. So, like I said, I'm going by off what you guys are 100% telling me. But yeah, just need a butt clincher of a match for House Fire, and that does not count. Shit, if I said that, you were not counting that. Oh, that's too much. I don't remember. No. No. All right. Well, we'll see if this can be exactly what you all want to see. We are not going to skip this battle. Good luck to Donkey Kong. Good luck to Incineroar. Let me get my fucking...
3, 2, 1.
The French. Incineroar and Donkey Kong. Incineroar, look at that damage. 39% with the 2-hit right there. Again, Incineroar gotta close the gap. He's got some good ranged attacks as well. Was it a counter? Nice. All right, we will count. If the counter has occurred, then yes. And what a reversal right there by Donkey Kong. A good 4-hit, maybe a 5-hit combo right there. And again, Donkey Kong being a rather large lad is kind of showing up on that platform, which is mad spicy as well. Very close. 69. Very nice, folks. There we go. Oh, he goes for the rope-a-dope, and he does not get it off. Here it is, some edgelord action as well. DK moves deceptively fast. Oh, an up B smash right there. Oh, that was a brutal hit from Donkey Kong. Another big buffer right there. 150% damage to Incineroar. He is getting back on the map. He's got to be careful, though. Ooh, a big rolly kill. Oh, and Donkey Kong was coming in for a finisher right there. And Incineroar said, nah, son. 145% damage. If he gets one more hit, there it is. It is 151 for it has officially happened. I've seen it. And Incineroar, mad lads. So well. Holy cow. What a fight this is. Donkey Kong needs to get a real quick kill here. Oh, the big shot. Grab kill, folks. It's happened. A grab kill if anybody had that. Love it. I don't know if anybody actually had that one on their bingo cards, but that is just cool to see. Big slappers out. So close of a fight. Good up B action. We don't usually see Incineroar use his up special as an actual offensive type move. Ooh, and there it is. A great rope-a-dope right there. DK get back on the map very nicely. Holy cow, folks. A spike kill. What a nasty spike kill. This is why you don't bet against Incineroar, folks. DK has to work his tail off, which I don't think he really has much of a tail. And, you know, like I said, the nasty spike kill right there. Absolutely good chop right there. Great grab. He needs to make this a real butt clincher of a fight. He needs a quick kill right here. He's working his magic. A good 6 combo right there. Incineroar getting back on the map right there as well, folks. I want to see it. I want to see this stock fight be absolutely nasty. Big punchies right there. And a clap kill, folks. There it is. You can count it if you want to, Sino. I said it, and I meant it. Absolutely meant it. Big grab right there. DK's got to get back up on the map. Oh! Another nasty smash kill, spike kill, and holy cow, was that just brutal. Absolute brutality right there. What a crazy fight. And Hydrate with the... He is looking at a perfect bracket so far. That was a heavyweight match for sure. Double fucking bingo, let's go. So if you get a double bingo, you will get 5 points per bingo. So you get 10 additional points. Yes, exactly. Have two ladies moved on asking for a friend. Yes. As Zelda moved on and last time my bracket was like nearly perfect. This time it's mostly losses, banking on Yoshi to win. Yeah. All right, folks, we have got one more fight for you tonight. Daisy absolutely got dunked on. It was Rosalina and Luma. Pikachu row 4 bingo. Huzzah! There you go. Did anybody have grab kill? I'm curious. I want to see if anybody had. Oh shit! Yeah, mark it off for grab kill if you did not. That is another epic one. If you have not marked off derp death, I know that has happened. Yeah. Woo, bingos! This is fun. I really enjoy this. But yeah. Yes, there was. So I believe Roy was not able to. He just was not. He really failed one of his recoveries, and I considered it to be a derp death. So, if you want to mark it off, you can. But yeah, so it is time. It's time, folks. You know what? I'm going to take a moment. I want you guys to put a prediction. Can one of you put a prediction in the chat for this fight? I think that this is worth a prediction in chat, and I'm going to look back through my... and see, so I know that there was a grab kill, 150 to 150. We've had a spike kill, 69, nice. 0-0 with one stock. Someone gets the business. A counter is used. We did get a real luck clincher of a match. Bayonetta was stupid sexy, but not looking. Yep. Have we seen a, I mean, Incineroar won for House Pikachu. House Pikachu fighter wins. Yeah. There's just been a few that has not happened. Or maybe they have, and damn, look at these points. The points. Spend your points. Spend your points. Last fight of the night, folks. You don't have to stay, but you can't go home here. I think for the last fight of the night, it's time for some Highland Park 12-year. Delicious. With Scotch whiskey. Single malt Scotch whiskey, my friends. How many Zwickels have I had? Had one. And a cocksucking gin and tonic. Gotta pour one out for my shitty bracket. It is a question. It is a question. So tell me you haven't seen Letterkenny without telling me you haven't seen Letterkenny. I forget that like not everybody here has seen Letterkenny, and dropping that is just like really out of context. But hey, It is what it is. All right. You don't remember? Oh my God, McMurray's wife? She always wants cocksucking gin and tonics. Hey, lag guy, welcome in. Checking in, nice. All right, let me smash. It is the final fight of the night, folks. Holy cow, what an epic journey this has been. And we're gonna see some great action here. Will the RNG of Hero or the absolute psychopathy of what the fuck? 60% damage. This guy cracked. Fucking cracked. Oh my gosh. Ooh, another big slice. Hero absolutely giving Isabel the business. Not letting her get a word in edgewise. Such a nasty fight this is so far. Ooh, another big... She wasn't even, like, on the map. What crazy Mad Lad behavior. She is really struggling. She does bring out the broom. She is going to get back on the map. She has amazing recovery. But she has already an uphill battle ahead of her. Cracked. His style. Cracked. His hair. Cracked. But we also know that Isabel, great grab right there with the lovely little net action. You gotta be very careful coming down. Great shot as well. Given him, yeah, Hero is a male, I believe. The business. She wants a nasty kill right there. Oh my God! What was that tornado blast? And Isabel is out of this stock thing. Good bop right there as well. Hero might get back on the map. He does. And Isabel goes for a spike kill and does not get that off. And instead, Hero, ooh, giving some, I'd like to report animal abuse. Ooh, a big grab right there with the fishing rod. Hero is not afraid. Isabel needs to get a quick kill right here or is going to be very disastrous. I don't know if she will. The RNG has favored him so far, and he is absolutely dominating in this fight. Ooh, a good reversal right there. Great recovery. Again, Hero also has insane recovery, but Isabel is bringing the big dogs out, and guess what? They are in your area, but Hero says, I got a few of my own, folks. There's a great fishing rod grab as well, and let's see what she can do. She's got to get a kill. She needs a kill, and she needs to figure out how to stop this Mad Lad, but instead, we're getting our brooms out, folks. We might see a nope, we don't. Put them away. Put them right the fuck away. Open that closet door. No, they are not. They are just bots, and I'm doing a full commentary on it. So yeah, welcome in. This is Smash Bots. No brooms. No brooms tonight. But instead, we're seeing the deletion of this doggo's life, which is very sad to see. Oh my gosh, Hero absolutely myrtleized that poor doggo child. It just, the soulless eyes, and wow. Might need a mop. Oh, that was a, yeah. It actually did. It kind of hurt. I need a mop for my bracket. Oh, and that has stopped the perfect bracket of Hydrate. We are not going to see a potential perfect bracket. You can't even see me. No, where are you, Mel? Where are you? No more perfects, QQ. Jesus. That was just brutal. Sorry to see it, Isabel. Because, I mean, Isabel's a fan favorite. We love seeing Isabel. But starting off with a move that hits 60% is insane. So 2 bingos. Oh, damn. Thank you, Sido, for popping that in the chat. So let's take a quick... actually, we're going to go back and revisit and say hello to... Mr... I'm trying to like speed run all of this stuff so I know. There we are. All right, TV. We're gonna do one last check-in with you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm sorry about your points. I'm sorry about your bracket.
I mean, it happens, you know.
It does. But let's see. You've got some folks from your house that have done well tonight. Don't actually know who,
Glad to hear it.
because we haven't color coded it, which could actually be a really cool thing that we could do is color code them so that we could actually know. Stairs like, God damn it, one more fucking thing I have to do. But I guess
Let's see.
I mean, God, that last fight.
That did not go as I expected.
I expected Hero to win. That's why I picked Hero. But I expected Isabel to show up.
Yep.
But she did not from the get-go. She just wasn't there.
No. That was rough.
It was.
Yeah, usually Isabel will, like, hands down just trap you and hit you and plink you until she, like, throws you off the stage. But she just couldn't get a word in edgewise this time.
No.
No.
Oh, poor Mal. Poor Mal with one.
Oh,
Oh, one correct.
oh Mal.
Oh. But how were you? What did you have a favorite fight tonight besides the Yoshi fight?
I mean, I really liked the Donkey Kong Incineroar one. That was a lot of fun. Just two big heavy hitters duking it out. And I mean, that last one too, like just seeing the amount of damage that Hero can put out, just, you know, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
It's,
Do I
you know,
hear
he
your
doesn't
kitty
need
cat?
the instant kill.
Is your kitty cat meowing in the background?
Yeah, she is. She wants her food. You hear
I
that?
I
She's
do.
great.
I love it. I love it. I am missing. Oh, I think I am actually missing one person on this screen. That I think about. I was curious about that. Let me get that fixed, real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Some more folks that also have only 1 point. Wow, way to rub it in, Stare. You're being a bad cat servant, says the cat. Aw.
Oh.
But yeah, so no perfect brackets. Yeah, I mean, I think I really enjoyed. I think Incineroar and Hero is going to be the fight to watch next. In the next round. But of course, Zelda. Well, let's see. So Ganondorf and what's the fight? Because there was a big one. Oh, Ganondorf, I think is going to fight Zelda. Maybe I'm not sure. I'd have to look at exactly the lineups and stuff. But some really cool fights that are coming up. So the next time it'll be Sephiroth versus Yoshi, Ganondorf versus Rosalina Luma,
That'll be fun.
Zelda versus Pikachu. Pikachu was the biggest surprise of the night. That one I will say is the biggest surprise tonight.
Yeah, Pikachu, he must have heard me talking because he came to play.
He absolutely did. Pikachu did kick ass. He's possibly our dark horse right now. I mean, Daisy's not a super big hard hitter, but still Daisy can really kind of control the map, and Pikachu, the double thunder attack was nuts.
Just juggling her in the air with the thunder.
Yeah. Aw. Dude, I'm miserable enough without working at Sam's. I'm sick. My roof was leaking again last night. I'm sick. I have 1 point. Ah.
Oh. Sorry, Mal.
Well, yeah. But, so looking forward to next week, we will do the right side of the bracket. We will come up with, I will kind of change the bingo card a little bit. But what did you think of the bingo card? I'd love to get your kind of take on that.
I thought it was really fun. It, kept everyone engaged and watching and, finding the things. And when stuff happened, you're rooting for it. It's, I think it's a great addition.
I appreciate that. I really love the grab kill because that was the one that like I hadn't seen, and I was like, "Is this gonna happen? Is it gonna happen?" Yeah. Zeeb says 1 point in all of our love, but Zeebs is like, "But I'm in as Pikachu, num points."
But yeah, I expected more counters. Honestly, I think in our house chat, that was one of the things that was brought up is that we have a lot of characters on this side that do counters, and Daisy was the only one that even tried.
Yeah, Daisy. Well, did Incineroar? So who got the counter that you guys included? Yeah.
I think it was Incineroar that got one off.
Okay.
But Daisy was trying really hard.
Yeah, absolutely was. Yeah. So, well, thank you so much for being a part of this tonight, and for all that you do for Smashbot. So, if you're not familiar, guys, TV3 has basically single-handedly, like with Stairs, all the stats that Stair has collected, has created a database where we have now been able to pull stats into the chat, and has also helped to create things like the check-in. So thank you so much for all that you do for Smashbots, and good luck to you in the rest of this and in the House Cup. But yeah, so all right, well, you take care, TV. Have a good night, and thank you so much. Are you sticking around to play some Lethal Company with us after you feed your kitty cat?
Yeah, I'll stick around for Lethal Company.
All right.
I gotta go feed my cat first, obviously.
Yes. Go feed them before they claw your eyes out. I will catch you
Yep.
later. Thank you so
All
much.
right, talk to you later.
Everyone. Bye.
Bye.
All right, folks. This concludes tonight's Super Smash Bots. Thank you to everyone. I also saw that I think there was so far 21 check-ins, so I'm pretty sure it's been everybody who's been in the chat. You know, there's still plenty of points. If you did not do well this week, there is still a whole nother side of your bracket to go. We can look forward to matchups such as Terry versus Falco, Sheik versus Min Min, Diddy Kong versus Pichu. Those are the two heaviest hitters you known to man. My favorite, Lucas versus Piranha Plant, Wolf versus Dark Samus. Let's go Dark Samus. Palutena, Ken, Lucario versus Stupid Sexy Snake, and Bowser Jr. versus Stupid Sexy Luigi. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fantastic time. Stick around though. We are gonna play some Lethal Company with friends. We have an updated pack that adds bricks, so make sure you get that. Check the gaming chat. G-Bike posted. I need to do it myself. Can't say that when Space Ozark of House Fire exists. Exactly. Praise to TV3, the greatest house leader. You can say where the fuck she wants. This is, yeah, she ain't yeah. I have to get that mod pack. It's fine. It won't take that long. I also need to get that mod pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. But yeah, so if you do want to